Hey, everybody, welcome and thanks for tuning in to the ongoing live coverage of CMA Industry Week here on day 7 as we continue to spotlight Automobility, the distributor. Lots of brands in their portfolio, and we're going to shift a little bit to another segment, which is important, of course, to our mobile electronics industry here, and we're going to shine a light on Escort. And the title of this session is Everything You Need to Know About Escort Radar. So to do such a thing, of course, I'm not going to be able to do that by myself. I'm going to bring on an expert, and his name is Mark Karnes, who's the VP of Product Marketing for Escort Radar Systems. Welcome, Mark.
Thanks, Ben. Good to be here.
All right. So we're ready to get our learn on. I know that you've prepared a video for training that we could start with and kind of lay down the groundwork as far as everything we need to know about Escort Radar Systems. And hopefully we can kind of connect at the end and we can discuss it and maybe get a little bit more perspective.
Looks good. Let's do it.
All right. Anything, just one question I do have to ask for you. The relationship with Escort and Automobility, how long has that been?
Let's see. I should probably know this because I actually put Escort and Automobility in business together. I think we're now back 6 years.
Oh, it's been a while now. Very good.
But it goes back on the Beltronic side, prior to Escort, another 10 years. So long time.
Perfect. Well, I think the best thing to do, like I mentioned, let's get our learn on. Let's get the education part out of the way, and we'll discuss what we learned.
Sounds good. I'd like to welcome everybody to the Canadian Mobile Audio Industry Week presentation from Escort Radar. Today, we're going to be presenting the Escort Drive Smarter Detection and Camera Solutions. My name is Mark Karnes. I'm the Vice President of Product Marketing, and I'll be covering this presentation with you today. I first off want to thank our sponsors, Automobility, our dedicated distributor to providing you both information and service support, as well as product, and to all of you that have taken the time to kind of reach out and attend this event virtually. So today I'm going to cover several items. I want to bring a full level of information to you. One, about what's happening with the new Drive Smarter platform and how does this affect Escort Live as you know it. We're going to talk a little bit about the best-in-class leadership with our 360 innovation. I'll focus a lot on the Redline 360C, but more so I'm going to lay out what are the major improvements across the board in all of our portable detection product line. How does that lead up to this new level of convergence with both video and laser, and then kind of transition into and wind up at the end with our review of our custom install and integration focus. So starting off, one of the things that we have been working on very diligently over the last couple of years is building out this new cloud-enabled platform across all of our brands for all of our drivers. In that, we're providing what you know now today is Escort Live, and if you happen to use any of our Cobra products, the Cobra iRadar. These two apps, high-performing apps, are connected together in the back end to a cloud platform called Drive Smarter. With your new Escort Live application and your Escort products, every one of the products I'm going to talk about today operate with Escort Live. Now, Escort Live is not just a nice to have, it's an essential feature that comes with all of our connected detection and smart products. With this, you get real-time speed limit data, you get red light camera data, you get a number of different things that incorporate speed trap information and so forth. So it's essential to drive with your application, not only that you'll learn more about what's going on and what's ahead of you, but you'll be able to, as a community, report information to it, and thereby helping your fellow drivers also avoid traffic hazards, time delays, as well as any sort of law enforcement or ticket-related issues. And with this new platform, we've been able to kind of ante up the game by being able to put it into dash cameras on the Cobra side, CB radios on the Cobra side, the full line of Cobra detection products, and also across the board traditionally on all of the Escort Live products, and expand the use cases out for it. What this has done is it's raised our capability to having almost over 100 million real-time alerts shared and received last year. And this is coming from both the Cobra and the Escort driving community. Like what you would do with Waze, you would socially report information you see on Waze to others. However, this takes it a step further. It actually engages the devices and the sensors they use to report their own data that they collect, automatically measured and qualified back up to the cloud to share automatically with all the other devices so that you're able to get your focus on your driving. However, there are a number of different user-reported alerts that you can also engage with. You can tell your fellow drivers that there's a detour ahead, or a car accident, a traffic jam, a road hazard, a work zone. While your sensors, your GPS onboard sensor, your laser sensor, your radar sensor, is picking up a bevy of different pieces of information to pass on to other drivers. You can also validate or exclude certain pieces of information that come out to be false. Maybe they were reported erroneously. And that way you're able to clean up and refine the data that goes to your fellow drivers. Now, in addition to that, we've organized all of our product models that are in the Escort lineup with the ability to sort of be optimized to stay state-of-the-art in its protection capability. This is by enabling them to be software definable detection systems. You will find this in an automatic fashion with the C models like the Redline 360C or the Max 360C by virtue of connecting automatically to your Wi-Fi, home Wi-Fi, or your in-vehicle Wi-Fi, where they will update themselves without you having to prompt them. However, with the non-C models, starting even from the X80 all the way up to our custom install Max CI 360, there is a port on the side of the units. It's a mini USB jack. You simply plug this into your computer with the cable that came equipped with your unit when you purchased it. You download your Detector Tool Pros, and of course you tell your customer to do this, and you advise your customer to register your unit so that once a month or once every 90 days, you'll go back and receive information about what's being refined in your unit. This could be making refinements in the Defender GPS threat database. This could be updating for in-vehicle technology systems. So if a vehicle came out with the latest in collision avoidance systems and it was providing false alerts, we would find a countermeasure and build that into the software. Also, operational system improvements. All of those things can be done either at the dealership by you or by the owner. It's always a good thing to send a note out, to your customers, letting them know it's time to update or upgrade. Come into store, you'll provide that service for free. That gives your customer an excuse to come in and keeps his unit at the peak level of his experience. Now, another thing that we built into the product line last year and we're expanding on is our relationship with ADS Maestro and the Maestro 2 and several of our different car audio partners like Kenwood, JVC, and Pioneer, is we've shared with them our radar system protocols so that when you plug in our new portable detectors and our custom install detector into the Maestro 2, it will allow the multimedia screens on the car audio systems to display the alert data, speed limits, the location of cameras. You'll be able to go in and make adjustments in the settings programs. And you can do this with the new Redline 360C, the Max 360C, the Max 3, and the Max CI 360. Any of the units that are Maestro 2 compatible from JVC, Kenwood, or Pioneer work perfectly with this system. In addition, we haven't left OEM out. We partnered with another company called Mid-Cities Engineering that had a lot of expertise in reverse engineering the CAN bus. And for those vehicles that primarily use the CAN bus as their way to communicate information into the heads-up displays or operational controls in the steering wheel, we've connected all of our radar protocols so that you can operate many of the functions on your radar detector through the steering wheel controls. You can go through and receive information about what's going on through your heads-up displays and also through the audio system. This provides for a level of luxury and integration that surpassed anything beyond just simply doing something on a full custom level. If you don't know about Mid-City Engineering, reach out to us. We'll be happy to provide you information. They're a good company to work with. They have the full complement of Audi, Mercedes-Benz, Ford trucks, and Porsche models, and they have a partial penetration into the Acuras, the Jeeps, and the BMWs. Another thing that we ran into were the growing amount of multi-radar alerts that were occurring in Canada through fixed and mobile camera situations. We've equipped all of our new models that we're releasing with the ability to be updated or COM-equipped as a default, the full multi-radar capability. So now, not only will you have X-band, K-band, Ka-band, and LiDAR capability for working within both North America and US, but you'll have COM-equipped with the full multi-radar capability. Now, multi-radar is used in speed cameras, and it's primarily a system that started in Europe, and you're starting to see an expansion of that in Canada. If you have your radio finely tuned for it, or your radar detector, it could increase the level of false alerts. However, if you locate all these stationary cameras, they will probably be in your Defender database, and you can add that permanently in your Defender base while still keeping your radar detector performing at its optimal settings. This gives you the advantages and disadvantages of having it, but by all means, you can go in and make the adjustments through the application to fine tune it for your area. Now, with the release of our flagship Redline 360C, and of course it being a in-demand unit, it took us a while to be able to increase enough for the supply chain for all of our distributors to be able to get their supply. However, now that we've lined that up, you're looking at between the Max 360 and the Redline 360C, two best-in-class true dual 360 units with both enhancements in design, connectivity, cloud, and accuracy and range. These two units stand out to be the most intelligent and powerful dash camera mounted dash radar detectors in the world. And with the addition of the ever configurable and updatable Drive Smarter platform, they remains and they will continue to remain state-of-the-art for the long run. The Redline 360C is both a technological marvel and an absolute gorgeous piece of product to have on your windshield. Imagine if you had a radar detector that had all the power of a custom install unit, but still had the portable nature of a portable. So the Redline 360C is in a class by itself, with 2x the enhanced range, true dual 360, the level of accuracy and connectivity and true stealth. It has the exclusive advanced digital signal processing with patented filtering, advanced 360-degree directional ticket protection. It is connected car compatible, so it can connect to the Wi-Fi port in your vehicle or directly into your home port, and that'll allow it to update continuously rather than having to take it out and plug it in like most manual systems that we sell do. It has advanced AI for auto learn, patented anti-falsing technology that uses the power of GPS and exact frequency to learn and automatically reject unwanted fixed position false alarms. It has an updatable in-vehicle technology filter that reduces false alerts from in-vehicle technology such as collision avoidance systems and adaptive cruise control. It has the largest Defender database capability. Along with that, you can add your own hotspots to include an exclusive marked location features. It's connected both through Wi-Fi and Bluetooth directly to Escort Live, and it has a really intelligent speed sensitivity feature that you just simply set it into the auto, and as you speed up, the radar detector adjusts for maximum sensitivity, and as you counter into the urban areas, it adjusts for the maximum selectivity for false alert elimination. Truly a smart detector. For a Canadian dollar price of $1199.95, it's an investment. But think of it this way. When you have a ZR unit that's ZR5 laser shifter compatible, includes multi-radar, is firmware updatable automatically, is compatible with the M1 dash camera, is compatible with our OEM interface and our aftermarket interface partners. This is truly not just a portable detector that sticks on your windshield. It's an entire system that can be built out around it. So think of this as our entry-level custom capability with no real weak points. To its sister unit, we provide much the same capability as the Redline 360C. At $995.95 Canadian, it allows you to save a little bit of money over the Redline 360C. The big vulnerability it may have in the Canadian area is just simply it does not have the invisibility that the Redline 360C has, but it has all the rest of the technology on board to provide you the optimal protection. In addition, it is also ZR5 laser shifter compatible, so it can be built into a full system. It is OEM and aftermarket interface ready, and it is also equipped out of the box with the new multi-radar and is compatible with our video system, the M1 dash camera. In the same series, the Escort Max 3 was created. While it's not a full 360, it does provide the best-in-class performance with enhanced range and greatest accuracy. It also is not a Wi-Fi unit, but provides Bluetooth for access to Escort Live. For a price point of $649.95 Canadian, it hits the middle of the market in this sector, but is also ZR5 laser shifter compatible, comes with multi-radar, is M1 dash camera capability. It also has full OEM interface capability and aftermarket capability. With its new exclusive advanced digital signal processing and patented filtering, this is a unit that is quiet, it's quick, and it has extended range. Auto-learn AI capability for being able to automatically reject unwanted fixed position false alarms. Advanced IVT filtering that's updatable. Comes with the Defender database, GPS, and Bluetooth to access Escort Live. In addition, it has the intelligent speed sensitivity that you can automatically set and forget, and a brilliant multicolor OLED display. Rounding out our line as our entry level is still the solid X80, retails for a Canadian $479.95, has full access to Escort Live, is M1 dash camera capable with a sticky cup edition, has an updatable IVT filter, fast response digital signal processing, long range, and a beautiful multicolor OLED display. Now, all of these units, we talked about its compatibility with our dash camera. The M1 we introduced over 24 months ago. It's becoming one of our best-selling dash cameras across the product line, and it really answers the problem that most Escort radar detectors faced. How do I mount a dash camera on my dash and not interfere with the operations of my radar detector? And the answer was, let's just engineer them so that they all bolt together. They share the same power source, they share the same mounting system. And voila, the Escort M1 was created. In addition to that, we wanted to have full app operation with Wi-Fi connectivity for fast downloading of videos, editing, and sharing. We created an on-off feature so that the minute the radar detector powers off or powers on, whether that's through the direct wire kit or the smart cord, this unit is ready to go. Full loop recording, G-Shock sensing, everything that you are known for with working in the dash camera side with full 1080p capability. This dash camera is a great addition. $279.95 Canadian. It's a great upgrade for all your users. And it's forwards and backwards compatible with any unit that comes with a sticky cup mount, whether that's by a blade or with the magnetic mount that's found on all of our new releases. Again, it's a great upgrade, great excuse for you to reach out to your customers and let them know that you can now add a dash camera and add some additional dollars to your bottom line. In addition to that, the application hooks up and pairs up with the unit through its Wi-Fi connectivity and allows for easy sharing, video editing, and also all configurable control settings through the app itself. These are free with the purchase of every M1. Last on the convergence train, and Also, having the ability to continue to improve the performance of your unit in terms of its defensive and offensive capabilities, we've added the ZR5 wireless laser shifter. The ZR5 is the ultimate laser defense system. With this, you get a wireless control module that can be mounted easily on the dashboard of your vehicle or in some other control area. It is wirelessly paired to two twin front-mounted laser transceivers that can seek their own battery power and have an automatic turn-on control capability. This system is compatible with all models, including the X80. So again, this is a great upgrade. However, we're not done, because one of the cool things about the ZR5 is its ability to add additional sensors. We have a single mount pack and an optional 2-pack. Now, this is essentially important for everybody in the Western provinces that are running up against the ultimate or the feared Dragon Eye laser gun. When that happens, you can look at this and add a third unit, the single, in the center to prevent any sort of deflection problems with the scanning capability of the Dragon Eye. You can also add additional laser shifters in the rear to provide both 360 protection. Now imagine being able to add all this system capability to a Redline 360C or a Max 360C or even the new Max 3. This gives you 3 more different units that have full-blown video, full-blown laser shifting, optional add-on capabilities that can have OEM integration or aftermarket integration. This gives you a lot of opportunity to get your customer to come back in, add on and update and upgrade, continuously keeping the dollars flowing through your business, but also keeping your customer completely engaged in building his defensive set for his driving system. And as you transition to the ultimate, for those customers who are ready to kind of lay down the money and invest in a deeply integrated custom system, we have the state-of-the-art Max CI 360. This system is total shield capable, completely undetectable by radar detectors. This makes it essential for those customers who like to travel across provinces or travel south into the United States. 4-colored OLED display. It has unmatched range and sensitivity with its front and rear radar sensors, and 4 laser max shifters come with it to defeat all latest LiDAR guns. It is completely firmware updatable, and this is where you can have the customer come back in, update this through your company's laptop, and keep this performing at state-of-the-art at all times, and another excuse to get your company or your customer back into your business. Full OEM and aftermarket integration capability, 3-year warranty, a 1-year ticket guarantee, and this system is made in our technical facility in Westchester, Ohio. With that, I'd like to thank you and everybody else for attending this event. Just to give you a little view of the full schematic, this is a fully comprehensive system with both laser shifters, GPS antenna, display, control surface, control module box. It is a complete system out of the box and makes for a comprehensive install. I want to thank our sponsors, Automobility, and their dedicated rep and sales force out there. Also, for those of you who are looking for a little extra help in possibly designing a system or troubleshooting a system, please keep Ray Wolf in mind. He's our in-house expert. This is his number. You can call him direct or email, but make sure you always kind of go into your group, your Automobility group, because they have a lot of experience in this space. But if you want to use Ray proactively in a design or as a stopgap measure or an emergency, please keep him in mind. He's very responsive.
All right. We unfortunately don't have a whole lot of time, Mark, but I did have some takeaways there that I wanted to comment on. I think that Drive Smarter community is absolutely game-changing, and the way that you future-proofed pretty much most of your systems to be able to connect with your dash camera, and the way that it's built to be together using the same power supply solves a lot of problem for these type of systems. And at the end, yes, Dragon, I was going to ask you about the Dragon Eye thing because that has come up in a lot of conversations. I can only give you about a minute, Mark, but maybe you could just summarize and have a message for our Canadian dealers looking at these new products from Escort.
Well, I think with everybody hitting the road, they've been cooped up long enough. They want to get out there, feel the wind in their face. This is a really good business to be able to put forefront on your counter, give them some protection so they can keep their hard-earned money, and a lot of opportunity to upgrade, as you see with every single model.
Which is great for dealers. Keep the customer in there, future-proof it. Tell them they can go to phase 2, phase 3, phase 4, and that's a great path to have. Thank you so much, Mark.
Thank you, Ben. Appreciate it.
Just a real quick reminder: we got a special session, I guess. I'm not sure what it's all about, but they won't even let me know. But you definitely want to tune in. 8:30 tonight, the final session here for Automobility here on day 7 of Industry Week. Some type of celebrity might be joining us. They haven't told me anything, but tune in at 8:30. That's my message. Hey, ongoing live coverage coming to you from day 7 here, CMA Industry Week, showcasing Automobility. I'm your host, Ben Wu. Until next time, we connect.